Right, hello and welcome to the first episode of the campaign series. Just got down to my campaign water now, just been for a quick look around. Didn't really see much for the best part of the lap, if I'm honest. Got down to one swim, which I call the football, because it's got just a ton of weed in front of it, and there's probably, I'd say I've seen about 10-11 carp sat within the weed, within the holes. Just in front of this one as well, there's on the far margin, there's an overhanging tree, and I've seen one of the big ghosties there. So that's where I'm going to start. I've got 2 nights ahead of me, so like I say, I'm going to start in there for tonight, and then we will see what progresses throughout the session. Weekend, I know a couple of fish out the weekend in the swim known as the compound, so that's always a backup. I'm going to drop a little bit of bait in there today. If nothing happens tonight or within the morning and the fishing's just pushed off, then I've got another little area that perhaps I can drop on the tube for the second night, and then fingers crossed we can get this campaign series up and running. So this is the swim. So that's the tree that I've seen the fish under, and I've seen the big koi known as sharky. Just there's some weed all here, just on the far tip of the weed. So I'm just going to start by putting 2 rods out. Not going to get anything else set up yet. One under the tree, one down to this left margin, and go from there and see what I can. See if I can't quickly nick a bite. So I've just got me what's coming in my right hand rod. Just going to put it on a little stiff hinge leg clip, probably 10-12 inches of Camtech soft, and then lighting's not so great, but then we've got a little RG Formula and Arctic Crab pop up that I'm now going to dip in the matching bait soak, and I'm going to pop a little bit of foam on. I'm going to just underarm swing it into position, and fingers crossed that can, as they say, do the do for us. We shall see. Right, so that's both rods out now. Left on just down the left hand margin, just a little underarm flick onto a little hard spot, and we've now got 2 of the kois swimming about in front of us, as well as the ghostie, so it's all good fun. Fingers crossed one of them might pick one of these old rigs up, and we might have one in the net soon. You probably won't be able to see the ghostie on the camera, to be fair, the koi on the camera, to be fair, so no point me trying to show you. So fingers crossed we might do the do. Right, well, just got back from a little stalking opportunity. There are about a group of possibly 9 fish just milling about in a quiet little corner. One of them was one of my target fish, known as sharky. It's a koi that goes just shy of £20 or £20 sometimes, so yeah, just missed out on that, unfortunately. They were just milling about because this weather's so quite warm and the pressure's really up. They're really not in the mood for having a feed or anything like that. I think if it's going to happen, it's going to be into the early evening, night and early morning, so I'm going to have a bit of a rethink. Might have a little bit of lunch, and then we'll see what we've got planned for the rest of the afternoon / evening. So we just now got everything round into the swim. Just gonna knock a couple of rigs up. I'm using the popper line that Elliott Gray's kind of like designed. Be using those in two of those in conjunction with the Arctic Crab wafters, and then the left hand rod will probably on a little stiff hinge rig with an Arctic Crab pop up. Found in here, funnily enough, the fact that the duller baits like the browns and deep reds and things like that, they're the kind of baits that they're taking. I've done quite a few sessions in the past where I've used fluoros and not a thing. Put a dull bait out and they'll have it. I know a couple of lads on here that have done 8 fish on dulls, and then a bloke jumped in the same swim, fluoros, nothing, or vice versa. Bloke's done a night with fluoros, with your bright ones, not had anything, and then they've come in with a dull browns and stuff like that, and they've had 6-7 fish within 2 nights. So I'm going to stick with the browns for tonight, douse them up in the old liquids and stuff like that, and then we'll bait and pole them out when Alex gets here. There's a possibility we might be one of the stars tonight, so fingers crossed we get rudely awoken by one. All the rods are now in place. We've used a baiting spoon, got the rods out, all fishing on the spots for tonight. So I think tonight I might actually go under the stars, because it's not giving too cold tonight, not looking like it's going to be frosty like it was last night. So fingers crossed we might be in for a chance of a fish, or even 2. That'd be nice. And this blanking spree I'm on. So yeah, like I say, we're all sorted now. For tea tonight I've got some chicken fajitas, so I'm going to knock up some chicken fajitas in a little bit, and just sit back and see the night in. Well, good morning. Unfortunately last night I did actually receive 2 aborted takes, so I'm going to have a quick look at the rigs today and have a little play about, see if we can rectify these aborted takes that we've had. The middle rod pulled up tight, pulled into it, nothing there, and then the right hand rod actually started taking line, and then unfortunately yet again picked into it and nothing there either. So I've been using the Elliott Gray popper liner rig, and I really like the rig and the construction of it, don't get me wrong, I really do, but I have now lost 5 fish on it, not actually landed a fish on it either. So I might have to have a change around, might try some like fluorocarbon D rigs or something like that, and see if the stiffer material can produce something. But you know, we carry on, we've got another night. It's now only about 6:15 this morning, so I'll give it till about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, pull the rods in, whip up some new rigs, and then we'll fire them back out and see how we get on for the rest of the 24 hours. Right, well, just cooking up a bit of breakfast, the old sausage sarnies. I've just got back from doing some pictures for one of the other lads. Come down last night, and luckily enough, he's, well, good angling to him, he's gone and had 2, both on the same spot, on the same rod. First one was a small mirror, probably about £6, and the second one's about £11 common. Nice clean fish, some really nice colours on it, so yeah, we're nice to see another fish on the bank. It's becoming a habit now, and I'm going to say it's going to be the phrase. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. To be fair, it's what I want to do, so I can't complain too much, but I wouldn't mind actually being in front of the camera holding a fish instead of being behind the camera and taking all the pictures for everyone. But you know, swings and roundabouts. So we're going to have this sausage sarnie. I've changed the rigs over. I have tied up 2 stiff D rigs and put them on the old RG cork dust wafters, the Arctic crab ones. Dipped them in the Arctic crab liquid, and yeah, we've just slung them out. I've moved the right hand rod just up to the peg next door to me, because where I'm fishing, obviously it's like an arm. I'm fishing in the mouth of the arm. There's a set of reeds down to the bottom end, and they have been knocking this morning, so I've just been and put my right hand rod just down next to them reeds. Just, you know, see if we can't attempt something out that way. I've got tonight. If I'm honest, I probably won't move unless I see some massive evidence the fact that there's no fish here and they're all somewhere else. So until that, we'll just carry on seeing how we get on. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy this sausage sarnie and we'll catch up in a bit. Right, well, so I've been for a walk round. I've actually been out in the boat and had a quick skeg around in the boat. If I'm honest, I'm still not 100% sure what to do. I've seen 6 fish out in front of me. I've seen 11 fish out in front of the other arm, where in theory you can't really get a rig to them because they're tight under some trees. I've looked at the weather tonight and we've got like 8 degrees tonight. This swim does normally do well when it's sunny, so warmer. So I'm half tempted just to stick it out and just do the 2 nights in here and see what's what. If it doesn't pay off, then it doesn't pay off. It's a blank, and all we can do is say we've tried. But I've been to and fro to where I would move to. I could fish the swim that fishes the arm where I've seen them 11 fish. There's a massive weed bed in front. Presentation's quite hard. I probably could do with using the boat to drop the rigs, or I could go fish the bottom bank, fish to an area that's done a couple of fish. I'm still undecided, if I'm sure honest with you. I'll probably have a good think and then act on it. So next time you see me, you might see me back in here, or you might see me in a complete different swim. See what happens. Right, well, the evening is now starting to draw in, as you can tell by hardly really see me. I'm just eating a nice bit of spaghetti bolognese. I've not seen a great deal, I've not heard a great deal, to be fair. And the slow reality of it's going to be a blank is starting to set in. But you know, you get them sessions, don't you? So fingers crossed anyway. Fingers crossed during the night something passes over and picks it up. But if not, I'll catch you in the morning and we'll have to do the walk of shame back to the car with a big fat blank. But I'll keep you updated. Right, well, good morning. This is not the kind of scenery I want behind me for now, but yeah, it was a blank, unfortunately. Well, I say a blank. I got breamed out last night. I had a couple of bream in the night, so yeah, it's a blank. I've just packed up now because I've got an interview this morning for a media role. So I'm going to sign off there. It's not the best start for the campaign series, but promise you we'll get it better. We'll make it a lot better. Plenty of carp. So yeah, stay tuned. Remember, subscribe, like, comment, share. Stay tuned. Stick with it.